Hi, my name is Zealand Turner. I'm the Director of School Communications here at PALCS, and today we're here with...
Hi, my name is Jo Hughes, and I'm a senior at PALCS and CPFA.
And this is Winging It.
Well, my name is Jo Hughes, and I'm a senior this year, which is so exciting. And I started PALCS in 6th grade, so back in 2019.
I remember little Joe. So anyway, that's fine. I'm fine. This is not emotional. You found out about CPFA, and you were like, I'm that girl. What does that mean to you?
My mom found out about CPFA through a Facebook post. And somebody hashtagged, hashtag CPFA fam. And obviously, when you see that, you want to look into, what's the CPFA fam? Mm-hmm. So promptly, I toured CPFA and I told my parents that I would not be going back to my other school. So I auditioned and I got in and I started CPFA in 6th grade. And I went through COVID at CPFA. I have spent every year that I could there, and it's been amazing. Online learning is so flexible. I could be sitting in rehearsal, and if I'm not doing anything, I'm on my computer in the back signing into PALCS, and it's just and also with the lifestyle that my family lives, I've gotten to spend so much more time with my family because of the flexible style of PALCS.
Love that. Let's get into what I'm kind of really hype about for you. You're pursuing an associate's degree at Delaware County Community College.
Yes. My sophomore year, we were coming out of COVID, life was getting back to normal. And so I had looked into all of the different things that PALCS offers, and I found that dual enrollment was an option. And after looking into dual enrollment, I just thought it was a no-brainer. My sophomore year, I took 2 English courses at DCCC. So I did a full year of English, but I got 2 credits that year, 2 high school English credits that year, just from taking 2 classes at DCCC. And so I was eligible to graduate in January of my junior year because of how many courses I had racked up. But I decided to stay because I love the CPFA fam. And so I stayed, and I am going to be getting my diploma from Delaware County Community College with an Associates of Arts in May.
Oh my gosh. She's so far ahead of what I was. And you're just so severely impressive.
Thank you.
So let's see. How many classes each semester were you even taking?
Yeah. So I take my 4 classes at CPFA, and then I obviously have grad portfolio. And then here and there I would do an elective at PALCS just to say hi to my PALCS teachers. And then on top of that, I would do 3 classes at DCCC each semester. So that would equal out to 9 credits a semester. I would do 2 semesters each year.
So hang on, you're taking 3 college courses per semester?
Yes.
While you're in high school?
Yes.
And doing shows?
Yeah.
And performing your butt off? Because you're not just performing with PALCS, are you?
No. So last year, my 2nd semester of my junior year, I did 4 classes at DCCC. So I did 1 7-week accelerated course, and it was a night class, and it was an astronomy course, which was the coolest thing I think I've ever done in my life. We got to look out telescopes into the night sky. That was such a fun class. And then I was also taking 3 other courses during the day. And so on my time in between my morning classes and my night classes, I was in a show at DCCC. So I was the youngest person in the cast because everybody else was in their 20s attending college. And I played the witch in Into the Woods. So I was in Into the Woods at Delaware County Community College, plus my PALCS classes, which were CPFA courses and grad port at that time. And then I was also I sound designed You're in Town, the musical at CPFA, which won like
a ton of awards.
Yeah. And I was nominated for Best Sound Designer with my partner, which was so fun. And all the while I was doing all my DCCC classes, and that was my first semester doing 4 courses. So I was technically a full-time student at that time. And because of my GPA, I was put on the dean's list for that semester.
Oh my gosh. What? Okay. I can't keep up with you. Okay. So you're a senior now.
Yes.
First semester, cruising into the holidays. Do you have any thoughts or plans for after May? Is that too soon to ask? Are we not thinking about it?
We've been thinking about it.
Okay.
Yes. So I am going to school for musical theater.
Okay.
So I'm going to pursue my BFA.
Coulda, shoulda, guessed. Do you know where you're applying?
I'm applying to over 30 schools.
Okay.
Which is crazy and wild and ridiculous. But you know what? It's a part of my journey. My main motto in just life has always been like, you know what? What is supposed to find me will find me. Mm-hmm. And I think that what my ultimate goal with the crazy application number was whatever school really I resonate with and the journey of this application process pulls me to that school, then that was the one that was meant for me the whole time.
Totally. So you're going with the universe on this one.
Oh, she's got my back.
I love that. So, gosh, you're going to have a couple graduations this spring. Mm-hmm. So, are we shopping Rent the Runway for that dress? Or, like, what's the plan?
Oh, I love a dress. Mm-hmm. I'm always throwing a fit. Mm-hmm. I already have a couple of white dresses because I had to do all kinds of like graduation pictures at the beginning of the school year. So I have a couple of those, but I'll probably be shopping this entire school year. Got to get ready, you know?
And you've been singing our graduations for how many years?
I started singing at them in my freshman year.
Yeah, like a minute.
Yeah.
You're a great singer.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you literally, I don't feel like there's any piece of this process, whether it's high school or graduation or even college, that you haven't already dipped your toes into.
You could say that.
Yeah. So this girl is prepared. That's what I'm getting from this. Is like she's ready. Okay, so you're part of a few honor societies at CPFA.
Yes.
Tell me about them.
Yes. So I am the president of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, which is the music society for CPFA and PALCS. We're open to CPFA and PALCS students, and USP as well. Yes, we have our monthly meetings.
So all PALCS students.
Yes, everyone. If you take a music class at PALCS, you're more than welcome to join Tri-M, as long as you have all the requirements. So we have our monthly meetings, and I run them, and I have a little gavel because I'm the president. And then we have a Zoom on the wall with all of our online members all throughout Pennsylvania.
Why do I feel like it's the gavel that made you want to be president?
Because who doesn't want a gavel?
Right? Okay.
A girl with a gavel, you know it. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you've got your Zoom room. Mm-hmm. You're leading the way. What is the point? What do you guys do?
Yeah. So Tri-M, basically we run every music event that happens at CPFA.
Oh.
Every event is sponsored by the Tri-M members. So, and I have my little bag here. Shameless plug.
Oh my God.
Here's my Friday Night Cafe tote bag. If you want one, everything's a fundraiser. You know it. So one of Tri-M's biggest undertakings of the year is our Friday Night Cafes. So about once a month, we have a music event called Friday Night Cafe, and I've always kind of described it as a open mic night or like a coffee house situation, but it's not open. It's very pre-planned.
Okay.
So actually this week we're having one. It's our second one of the year, and we already have about 17 people signed up to perform.
Wow.
It's so wonderful because as we talked about, I've been at CPFA through so many seasons of like just life.
Yeah.
And so my 6th grade year, I remember my very first one. I was so nervous. I was like 11 years old, and I sang Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. And I sang, and one of the seniors, after I sang, she went up on stage and she goes, well, how could I follow that up? And from that moment, I knew that the PALCS community was just so perfect and was something that I needed in my life. And that comment, that uplifting comment, has been with me ever since that day. And so that was the first Friday Night Cafe I was at. And then throughout COVID, it was frequently canceled because of how many people were just not signing up. And it was like a falling art, which was sad. And then I came into high school and I joined Tri-M because I went to all the Friday Night Cafes and I knew that they were all hosted by Tri-M. And so I joined the Friday Night Cafe committee. And since my freshman year, I've been the chairperson of it. And we've definitely doubled attendance at Friday Night Cafe since COVID. We've reached pre-COVID amounts of people coming to our event, which is beautiful. We raise a lot of money at the Friday Night Cafe events, and it's so amazing. And I'm so grateful that Tri-M has given me that opportunity to get to spread the love and joy of performing in community.
So you're raising a lot of money. What does it go to?
Yeah, so all of the money that we raise at Tri-M events or Friday Night Cafe specifically go back into the music department.
Okay, great.
So it just funds our year of music.
So you're also in dance arts, society, and Thespians.
Yes. So I joined Thespians my freshman year along with Tri-M. And my sophomore and junior year, I was the publicity manager. And for my senior year, I am the scribe. And with Thespians, we go to the Thespian conference every year. So we just have a big weekend of theater excitement. And
racking up the awards.
Yes, racking up the awards. I've won a good couple of awards from our Thespian Society. And then the National Honor Society for Dance Arts, I joined this year because my freshman year, I took a dance class. And then I took a big, long hiatus. But I'm back for my senior year, so I figured, why not join?
I love that. You get so involved in everything you do. You're definitely not a light touch. You're like, if we're in it to win it.
Yes, like you said, my toe is in every water, but like my whole foot is submerged in many different bodies of water throughout Pennsylvania.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, hi.
It makes a lot of sense.
Very agile, very like able and into it. I love that. Okay, so memorable shows. I mean, we touched on You're in Town, Bam, 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 all the awards you can imagine. We're doing the sound design for that. Yes. Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
My sophomore year, I was in Romeo and Juliet at CPFA.
So tough.
It was a crazy show. And I worked on a Shakespeare monologue my 7th grade year. I'd never done any other Shakespeare besides that. And I auditioned and I got the nurse, which was the most perfect role that I could play. My whole heart. I love when I think about that show. So Romeo and Juliet was amazing. Mr. Greenfield, the most fabulous director ever. He directed it, and the play at CPFA goes up for the Cappie Awards. And my sophomore year, I won Best Comic Actress from that show, which
Get it,
was
girl.
so lovely.
How do you memorize Shakespeare?
Anyone,
she took a deep breath.
Yeah. Anyone who has ever been in a show with me knows that my memorization process is quite fun.
Okay, what's that like? Tell me.
It takes a village.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So when I memorize, it's just, you know what? I've got to lock in. Like Romeo and Juliet, honestly, having Shakespearean language makes it easier to memorize because you read a line and to memorize it, because obviously it makes a lot of sense to me now because I've done so much research on Shakespearean text and I've taken classes and I can read Shakespeare almost as if it's modern day English at this point. I understand what it says. But when I first started, I was like, this makes no sense. Mm-hmm. And so memorizing a line that makes no sense is easier to get it exactly correct than you get the gist of a modern day English line and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then you go on stage and you change the thes and the buts and the arrangement of the sentence. But if it's a sentence that makes zero sense, you know, it's pretty hard to add filler words that aren't actually in the line. Mm-hmm. So,
but how about figuring out where to put the emphasis so that you actually drive home the message and get an audience to understand this language that otherwise feels like it makes no sense?
Yeah. Well, technically, there are so many different ways that you're supposed to do Shakespeare. There's ways that you write it out in your script on how you're supposed to say it. But when I was doing Romeo and Juliet, my main focus was just telling the story. Mm-hmm. I would, and pictures of it are coming up in my memories right now from 2 years ago on my phone. But I would sit in my bed with my script and I would read through the lines over and over and over again. And then I would come up with like a translation of what the line meant, like in my own words. And so it would literally be like a silly slang sentence, but I knew exactly what it meant. Like I knew what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. And so I would look at this line that made zero sense to the common reader and I would figure out what I was trying to say from it and how it fit into the story and what I was really meaning. And I would go out on stage and I would just say these words and portray what I knew I was supposed to be meaning.
So you've gone from doing sound design to best, comedy supporting role to assistant directing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me more.
So this year, the middle schoolers did Seussical the musical, and I knew that I wanted to be involved because, like I said about that memory with Friday Night Café, my 6th grade year when I was so new to CPFA, the sense of love and community that was instilled in me about CPFA from those seniors that year really inspired me. And so I knew that as somebody who loves PALCS and loves CPFA and is a team player no matter what, I knew that I wanted to be a part of that experience for those middle schoolers. So I signed up to be the assistant director and I got to work with Mrs. Sophie Gore on her last show before she left. And it was such a beautiful team effort. There were so many high school production team members and those middle schoolers really pulled out a fabulous show. It was beautiful to watch.
Sorry, side note for a second. Mrs. Sophie Gore left to go where?
To London. She'll be missed, but she's off at the Brit School, which is so exciting. I hope she meets Adele when she's there.
I mean, that's all cool and well, but it just goes to show you, like, the kind of teachers and instructors we have are of a caliber that easily transfers literally anywhere else.
Literally anywhere. Literally anywhere. She is a life-changing teacher. She was amazing. And you know what? Those kids up in Britain, they got a good one.
I know. Don't stop. Okay. So, school choice.
Yes.
This also, for me at least, from my perspective, is another performance of yours. You gave a speech at the Capitol last year.
I did.
Tell me about that. Like, what did it mean for you, and why did you even want to get involved?
So, PALCS has given me a billion opportunities. And PALCS is a school of choice.
Sure is.
And I know if I wouldn't have made the choice to come here, I wouldn't have had all of the opportunities that I've been gifted in the past 7 years of being here, which have been 7 years of complete amazement. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've had so many amazing opportunities, and without PALCS, none of them would have been possible.
Okay.
Things you do at work.
Talk.
Talk, yes.
Things that are found.
Trash. Save the turtles.
Things at a carnival.
Teddy bears?
Tickets.
Yeah,
both. No, teddy bears. You're right on the thing. School supplies. Tricycle.
That's not. Yeah, I keep one of those in my pencil case. 2 pencils. Number 2 pencils.
Number 2 pencils.
Does that work?
Yeah, we win.
Okay.
Gifts or presents? Thoughtful.
Oh, thoughtful's a good one. Yeah. Something you're afraid of. Time. It's slipping away.
Time. Okay.
Olympic events. Throwing?
Triathlon?
Yeah.
Is that one?
I don't know if it's in the Olympics, but I know that a triathlon's a thing.
I'm going with it. Footwear. What's the sandal with the thing and then the thing? It's just
Birkenstocks?
And it's like very crunchy.
We can come back to it.
Tina.
Yeah. Presidents. Theodore Roosevelt.
Totally menu items.
Tomato soup.
Yeah. 100%.
Colors. Teal.
Yay!
Footwear.
Tevas.
What?
That's the crunchy sandal.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I win.
Okay. And we did it. And we had time to spare. Because PALCS and CPFA have really shown me that it's possible to become a performer, to do what I want. There's endless opportunities. And all of my teachers have been supportive of me following a crazy dream. Mm-hmm. I can't even imagine the person I would be if I would have gone to a different school.